The way that COVID's changed the world from my vantage point is that it's probably giving a lot of our patients some hesitancy to come to the hospital. There's the stay-at-home orders, the fear that maybe people with COVID are going to be at the hospital. I think it's creating a new barrier to care that ends up being problematic. If you truly do have an emergency, you should come to the hospital nonetheless. The people are still as dedicated as ever to accomplishing what we need to get done to keep Ontarians safe and pick them up when they do fall down. I would say that the biggest challenge personally is just that it's quite isolating, right? We have family, we have friends from all over. I usually travel quite a bit, and I mainly have Zoom as one way of connecting with the world, and a lot of the personal connections that were best fostered by, sharing a meal together or playing a round of board games. That's not possible. I haven't seen my family in a long time in person. Professionally, one of the biggest challenges, I think, is that healthcare was already overtaxed and overburdened in so many ways. We were already running at 110%. And during the early phase of the pandemic, we saw drops in numbers. Now we're seeing more and more people coming back, which is good. But then at the same time, we're running out of space in the hospital. We still have quite a bit of time that we need to spend letting people get better. And that's definitely a challenge right now. Looking to the future, I think one of the big things that we need to do is just really think about how we can archive the lessons learned, archive the wisdom that we've all gained during the system's change, and maintain the things that we think will continue to help us work. Across the board, healthcare organizations are now communicating better within the walls and outside of the walls. We need to maintain that. I think we've had a rise of a whole cadre and generation of young physician leaders that need to be fostered. We need to invest in them now that they've risen to the occasion now and shown potential. I think that the best thing we can do is really truly invest in the future of the next generation so that we can make sure that they take with them the lessons learned from this environment and parlay it forward into future situations. When it comes time for you to get your vaccine, please step up, roll up your sleeve, and literally just let us jab you in the arm a couple times. It'll be amazing if everyone can do that, because I think that it's going to take everyone rolling up their sleeves literally to make this happen and for us to be able to get back to life.